It seems Labour and its MPs don't appreciate being held accountable in Parliament. Whenever they're confronted with uncomfortable truths, they either change the subject or shift the blame onto the Tories. Something similar unfolded recently in Westminster Hall. Conservative MP Joy Morrissey stood up and called out Labour's actions with brutal honesty. But instead of addressing the facts, a Labour MP continuously interrupted her, clearly uncomfortable with the truth being exposed. Watch this moment for yourself and see how Labour reacts when the spotlight is turned on them. Do they have answers or just distractions? You decide.
On the issue of the cost of energy, may I just say that it does affect every aspect of our economy, and few things are more important for our economic success than the cost of energy. It affects our global competitiveness of our industries and therefore the number of jobs that it affects our constituents throughout based on their energy bills. And the new Labour government had promised to cut energy bills by £300 by 2023, still looking forward to that, creating 650 jobs for the $8 billion they were taking off of taxpayers for the Great British Energy, and the launch of the era of clean, cheap, homegrown power. But after more than 6 months in government, it seems clear that they will make energy more expensive, with bills going up, not down, and the risk of shutting down swathes of British industry with jobs lost to more polluting countries. In short, their energy plans will result in lower growth, fewer jobs, higher energy bills, and more carbon in the atmosphere. We are constantly told by ministers that renewables like wind and sun are the cheapest sources of energy, but that does not take into account huge hidden costs of increased reliance on renewables. And again, may I thank the member for Bath for bringing the important aspect of renewables to the forefront of this debate. And industry has already warned that trying to produce a record amount of renewable capacity quickly to meet the government's 2030 target pushes up the price and cost to consumers. The cost also depends on generating capacity you need to have in the background to kick in to keep the lights on when the wind doesn't blow and the sun doesn't shine. I will give way.
I'm grateful to the honourable member for giving way in what I can only describe as a kind of anti-renewables, anti-action on climate change speech from what I'm hearing. I just wanted to confirm something. The honourable member mentioned that electricity prices were some of the highest in Europe, that their party was in fact in government for the last 14 years when this government inherited those. And could you just repeat on the record that you think it's the Conservative Party's position that all levies that support renewables on bills should be scrapped?
Thank you.
As honourable members, as opposed to you.
Thank you, Chair. I welcome the honourable member's contribution, and it is wonderful to hear his commitment to the climate change emergency and to hear his contributions earlier. And I think, for me personally, I feel that we need to move forward as a country in making sure that our energy costs remain low. We did not commit to the £300 of reduction in energy prices, nor did we commit to scrapping the £300 or the winter fuel payment for pensioners. So we went into the election, we didn't make those promises, and I'm simply holding the government to account right now in this debate. And we are constantly told, and well, why not?
I thank the honourable member. Just to repeat my question, we're not talking about what was committed in the manifestos. My question was about what the honourable member had said just a few minutes ago, was that you're committed to removing all of the levies on bills related to renewables. Just wondered if you could repeat that pledge.
And the honourable member makes a wonderful point. And personally, I feel very strongly about this. But in the joys of opposition, that is the glory of opposition, in that I can hold the government to account, but I can also have a backbench business debate or an adjournment debate of my choosing with my own passion projects. And not to digress, Chair, but if you look at the water bill, you'll see my passion projects put into flourish right in front of you. So I think I don't want to detract from this wonderful debate, but with what I'm saying is I think we can find a cross-party solution for many of these things, and we want to be positive about the UK and its future.
Many people have doubts about their ability to govern effectively. Do you think they're making the right decisions for the country, or are they falling short of expectations? If you believe they're not up to the task, hit the like button and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a discussion. Your opinion matters. This version keeps it engaging, encourages interaction, and feels more natural while staying concise. Let me know if you'd like any tweaks.